I'm Elsa Jones. I'm a nutritionist, and my job is to help people feel and look better using food as medicine. Every day I help clients transform their health, and now I want to change the way the Irish public thinks about food. I've got recipes and remedies to heal common ailments, from coughs and colds to acne and indigestion. I want to show you how cheap and easy it is to make your own home remedies using foods that are probably already in your kitchen. On this episode, I'll be showing one lady how to beat the bloat with my special brew. And with cold and flu season on the way, I'll be helping a family who are sick and tired of spending a fortune on antibiotics and doctor's visits. But first, I want to show a couple in need how to put their doctor's orders into practice. Married couple Anna and Kevin both suffer with high cholesterol, and they're not alone. In fact, 62% of the Irish adult population have elevated cholesterol levels. And cholesterol-lowering drugs are the most commonly prescribed medication in the country.
I was diagnosed with high cholesterol there last year, and it was 8.2, and I was put on medication. As the result, my cholesterol came down to 6.2. But I was told by my doctor I had to bring it down 20% lower, which is, if I don't do it by diet, she has to increase my medication, which I really don't want.
I got a bit of a shock 2 weeks ago where I had a blood test and it was discovered that I had cholesterol at 6.9, and I was very shocked at this because I've been very lucky at my age that I'm on no medication, and I would hate to go on medication now.
I would say our diets are fairly good. I know we had to go down in some fatty foods and that, but our problem really is we are confused about which foods are good to lower your cholesterol. That we need help in that. We need someone to help us to start us off, really.
Looks like I'll have my work cut out for me with Anna and Kevin, but I'm confident I'll be able to get them the results they need because cholesterol responds so well to dietary changes. But time is of the essence, so I better get cracking. So my challenge is to get Kevin and Anna's cholesterol down by 20% in just 6 weeks so they can avoid further medication. I've put together a cholesterol-lowering diet plan, which they'll be picking up later on today. And to get them started, I'm going to cook one of the recipes for them so they can get a feel for their new diet. I've decided to make heart-healthy salmon with apple, walnut and bean salad for Kevin and Anna to try out. Each and every one of the ingredients I'm using for this dish has active compounds that are known to help reduce cholesterol levels. Individually, each ingredient can have an effect, but when put together, the cholesterol-lowering effect is even more powerful. So the first active ingredients for this dish starts with a simple apple. Now, we've all heard the expression, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but have you ever wondered why? Well, one good reason is that apples contain an active form of fibre known as pectin, which literally traps cholesterol and carries it out of the body through the bowel. It's a bit like a bouncer escorting somebody you don't want around out the door. We definitely don't want cholesterol around. So my next ingredient is cannellini beans, and I'm using tinned organic ones here, which just need to be rinsed and drained. Most people are familiar with the term phytosterol, because that's the active ingredient added to all those cholesterol-lowering products like the spreads and yogurt drinks that you find in the supermarket. Now, I like to eat foods that naturally contain phytosterols, so that's what I'm doing with these beans here. Avocados are one of my favourite foods, but that's not why I'm using it in this dish. Unfortunately, a lot of people shy away from eating avocados thinking they're fattening. But avocados contain a type of fat, which I like to call a worthwhile fat. In other words, a fat that's worth eating for the good of your health. And certainly, twice a week even, does a heart good. So I'm going to add some mixed leaves to a large salad bowl. And to this, I'm just going to add the ingredients that we sliced earlier. And I'm also going to add some finely chopped red onion. not just because they add great flavour, but half a raw onion can actually raise HDL cholesterol by up to 30%. HDL cholesterol is the good one, by the way. LDL is the bad one. Think H for healthy. That's how I remember. And finally, I'm going to add some chopped walnuts, which, like the oily fish I'm going to be frying up in a minute, are a great source of omega-3 fats. Now, the reason why I'm using both is because they both work in different ways. Oily fish works by raising HDL cholesterol, whereas walnuts work by lowering LDL cholesterol, which is what makes walnuts and salmon such a perfect combination. To fry the salmon, I'm going to use rapeseed oil, because olive oil tends to burn at high temperatures, which destroys the health benefits. So I'm going to fry the salmon, skin side down, which should only take maximum about 5 minutes to cook. We'll turn it over halfway through. And while that's cooking, I'm going to make my heart-healthy salad dressing. All I need is 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to use the juice of the lemon to get the digestive juices flowing. And then the last ingredient is simply just 1 garlic clove, crushed. Gives it nice flavour. And garlic actually prevents cholesterol from clogging up our arteries. And anything we can do to prevent this has got to be a winner. So there you go, heart-healthy salmon with apple, bean and avocado salad. Now that's what I call medicinal cookery made simple. Just in time, because Anna and Kevin have just arrived. So guys, this is one of the recipes featured in your new diet plan. As you can see, it's all very simple ingredients, but each ingredient in this meal contains active compounds that actually help lower cholesterol. So it really is quite a powerful meal. What do you think so far?
Very nice. I like it. You?
I think it's nice. I'm surprised actually how nice it is.
Yes.
So if it's like this every day, I'd certainly go along with it for the next 6 weeks.
Me too.
You're feeling up for the challenge?
Absolutely,
Definitely.
yeah. Definitely.
Okay, well, let the cholesterol countdown begin.
Okay, let's go for it then.
Anna and Kevin have been following my cholesterol-lowering diet plan for the last 6 weeks. And it's time to see if the dietary changes they've made have been enough to get them the results they need. They've had their bloods retested and are back with their GP to find out.
Last time I saw you took your cholesterol, and Anna, you've been on medication long term for your cholesterol, which has always been quite high. You were at 6.2 the last time, which wasn't optimal, and we thought about raising your dosage, but I'm delighted to tell you after 6 weeks you're down to 5.1, which is a great result. We won't be increasing your medication today.
That's great. That's great news. I'm delighted.
Kevin, yours was 6.9, which is extremely high. We advise that you would take medication. Instead, you opted to make the dietary changes, and in 6 weeks, I must say, you look really well today. You've definitely lost a bit of weight, and you've gone from 6.9 to 5.8. While not yet normal, it's certainly much nearer normal and away from the stage at which we would consider medication for you. And if you keep this up, you will avoid medication.
Well, I'm delighted with that. I'm really now thrilled, and I'm definitely going to keep on the diet, and I'm delighted it's working.
Well done to the pair of you. If
Thanks.
everyone could do such changes, we'd be delighted, and certainly it would benefit your health hugely.
Fine.
Good
Great.
news. Yeah.
That's good news. Thank you, Doctor.
So now it's up to Kevin and Anna to keep up the good work. If you'd like to follow my cholesterol-lowering diet plan, you can log on to the website or download our app for all you need.
So there you go, try it out.
Coming up in part 2. I help one lady beat the bloat for good,
But do you really think this is going to work? Well, there's only one way to find out.
and I'm going to show a family how flu-fighting soup could save them a fortune on doctor's bills.